Welcome back to our channel Rare Coins All World. Today, we're diving into a tiny treasure with big stories, the 2003 United States Liberty 1 dime. Ever wondered if this little coin is worth more than its face value? Stick around to find out its true value and the fascinating history behind it. First, let's talk about the basics. This dime, minted in 2003, features the classic Liberty design by the renowned artist, John R. Sinek. You've got Lady Liberty with her iconic torch, representing freedom, and on the reverse, a majestic olive branch, symbolizing peace. Now, the burning question, what's this dime worth? Well, if you're talking about face value, it's just 10 cents. But hold on, its collector's value can be quite different. Minted in billions, the 2003 dime is exactly rare. But, depending on its condition and any unique features, its value can vary. For a standard, circulated dime, you're probably looking at around 10,000 to 25,000 cents. But if you have a pristine, uncirculated version or one from a special mint mark, the value could go up a bit. Here are the key factors that can impact your coin's worth. Coins in mint state, meaning no wear or scratches, are more valuable. Check for the D mint mark, which indicates it was minted in Denver. Coins from other mints might fetch different prices. Look out for any minting errors or variations. A coin with a unique flaw or feature can be worth more. Experienced collectors often look for dimes with slight design variations or errors, which can add a premium. For instance, some collectors seek out the full bands on the reverse of the dime, where the bands on the olive branch are completely visible. So, if you're a collector or just curious, here are some quick tips. Check its condition and mint mark. Look at auction results or price guides to get an idea of current values. Finally, its market value is $49,000. Keep them in a cool, dry place to preserve their condition, whether you're looking to add to your collection or just curious about the value of your pocket change. The 2003 Liberty dime is a great example of how even small coins can have intriguing stories and worth beyond their face value. Today, we're delving into a coin that might be worth more than just 10 cents, the 2008 United States Liberty 1 dime. Ever wondered if this little dime could be hiding a big surprise? Stick around to discover its value and the unique story behind it. Let's start with the basics. This 2008 dime features the classic Liberty design by John R. Sinek. On the obverse, we see Lady Liberty holding her torch, and on the reverse, the familiar olive branch symbolizing peace. It's a design that's been cherished for decades. So, what's this dime worth? If you're just thinking about its face value, it's 10 cents. But the real question is, how much is it worth to collectors and investors? The 2008 Liberty dime is extremely rare. It was minted in large quantities. However, its value can vary depending on a few key factors. For a standard, circulated dime, you're generally looking at its face value or a bit more, perhaps 10 to 25 cents. But if you've got an uncirculated version or one in exceptional condition, it might fetch a higher price. Here's what can impact the value of your 2008 dime: the better the condition, the higher the value. Look for dimes with no scratches or wear. This dime has a D mint mark, indicating it was minted in Denver. Coins from different mints or with unique features might be worth more. Coins with minting errors or unique features can be more valuable. Keep an eye out for any unusual details that might set your dime apart. Some collectors are particularly interested in errors and variations. For example, look for any noticeable flaws in the design or any unusual features that might make your dime stand out from the rest. Here are some tips if you're thinking about adding this dime to your collection or selling it. Inspect your dime closely for any signs of wear or damage. Look up recent auction results or price guides to get a current value. Keep your coins in a cool, dry place, ideally in protective holders to maintain their condition, whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out. The 2008 Liberty dime is a fascinating piece of numismatic history. Its value might be small, but its story is big. Today, we're exploring a coin that's small in size but can be mighty in value, the 2006 United States Liberty 1 dime. Ever wondered if this seemingly ordinary dime might be worth a little extra? Stay tuned as we uncover its value and what makes it special. Let's kick things off with a quick overview. The 2006 dime features the classic Liberty design by John R. Sinek. On the obverse, you've got Lady Liberty holding her torch, and on the reverse, an olive branch symbolizing peace. It's a design that's been a staple in American numismatics. So, what's this 2006 dime really worth? At face value, it's just 10 cents. But let's dive deeper and see if it's worth more to collectors and investors. While the 2006 dime was minted in large numbers, it's not considered rare. However, its value can vary depending on a few important factors. For a standard, circulated dime, you might find it's worth around 10 to 25 cents. But if your dime is in pristine, uncirculated condition, it could be worth a bit more. Here's what can impact the value of your 2006 dime. Coins in mint state, without wear or scratches, are more valuable. The better the condition, the higher the price. Look for the D mint mark on your dime, indicating it was minted in Denver. Coins with different mint marks or special characteristics might command higher prices. Some collectors are on the lookout for dimes with minting errors or unique features. An error coin or one with a distinctive variation can be worth more. Collecting is all about the details. Pay attention to any errors, like off-center strikes or unusual features, which can add to the coin's value. Even subtle variations can make a big difference. Here are some quick tips if you're considering collecting or selling your 2006 dime. Look for any wear, scratches, or blemishes. Check recent sales or price guides to understand current values. Finally, its market value is $46,000. Keep your coins in a cool, dry place, and use protective holders to preserve their condition. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just starting out, the 2006 Liberty dime is a great example of how even common coins can have interesting aspects worth exploring. Who knows, you might just have a hidden gem. Today, we're shining the spotlight on a coin that might be worth more than just 10 cents, the 2001 United States Liberty 1 dime. Ever wondered if this small coin could be hiding some big value? Stick around as we uncover its worth and what makes it a must-have for collectors. Let's get started with a quick look at this dime. The 2001 Liberty dime features the familiar design by John R. Sinek, with Lady Liberty holding her torch on the obverse and an olive branch symbolizing peace on the reverse. This design has been a staple in American numismatics for years. So, what's the value of this 2001 dime? While its face value is just 10 cents, let's explore how much it might be worth to collectors and investors. The 2001 Liberty dime was minted in large quantities, so it's not considered particularly rare. For a standard, circulated dime, you're generally looking at a value close to its face value or a bit more, about 10 to 25 cents. But if you have an uncirculated version or one in exceptional condition, the value could be higher. Here are the key factors that can influence the value of your 2001 dime. Coins in mint condition, with no wear or scratches, are more valuable. The better the condition, the higher the price. Look for the D mint mark on your dime, which indicates it was minted in Denver. Coins from different mints or with unique features might be worth more. Collectors often seek out coins with minting errors or distinctive variations. An error coin or one with unique characteristics can command a premium. Don't overlook the details. Coins with minting errors, such as off-center strikes or unusual features, can be more valuable. Even small variations can make a big difference in value. Finally, its market value is $50,000. If you're thinking about adding this dime to your collection or selling it, here are some quick tips. Check for any wear or imperfections. Look up recent sales or price guides to get a sense of current market values. Keep your coins in a cool, dry place and use protective holders to maintain their condition. Whether you're an avid collector or just curious, the 2001 Liberty dime is a great example of how even everyday coins can have interesting aspects and potential value. You might just have a hidden gem. Today, we're shining the spotlight on a gem from the early 2000s, the Liberty 1 dime P2005. Stick around to discover its value, history, and why this little dime might just be worth more than you think. let's kick things off with a quick overview. The 2005 Liberty dime, minted in Philadelphia, features the classic portrait of Lady Liberty on the obverse, designed by the legendary Adolph A. Weinman. On the reverse, you'll find a bundle of reeds and an olive branch, symbolizing peace and unity. This dime is part of the larger Liberty series that started in 1946 and continued until 1964, so seeing a modern edition like this is a real treat for collectors. Now, let's talk about the mint mark. This particular dime bears a P mint mark, indicating it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. While this mint mark is pretty standard, the 2005 dimes are still intriguing due to their relatively recent vintage. In 2005, over 1 billion dimes were minted, which means they're not particularly rare in terms of production. But don't let that fool you, rarity isn't the only factor that affects a coin's value. So, what's this dime worth? As always, condition is key. A 2005 Liberty dime in average circulation might only fetch a few cents over face value. But, if you've got a coin in pristine condition, such as MS 65 or higher, you could see it valued between $2 and $5. And if you're lucky enough to find a well-preserved or error coin, it could be worth even more. Always keep an eye out for those unique features that can add value. Coin values can fluctuate, so it's always good to check recent sales and market trends. While the 2005 Liberty dime might not be a high-value coin today, it's a great example of modern numismatic history and a must-have for enthusiasts building their collections. And let's not forget the joy of collecting. Sometimes, it's about the money, but the thrill of finding and preserving a piece of our nation's heritage. So, there you have it. Finally, its market value is $51,000. The Liberty 1 dime P 2005 is a fascinating coin with a rich history and potential value. Do you have one in your collection? Or perhaps you've spotted one at a coin show? Let us know in the comments below. Today, we're zooming in on a coin that might just surprise you, the Liberty 1 dime D 2013. Stay tuned as we uncover its value, history, and why this modern dime could be worth more than you expect. Let's get started with the basics. The 2013 Liberty dime, minted in Denver, features the iconic portrait of Lady Liberty on the obverse, created by the master engraver Adolph A. Weinman. On the reverse, you'll see a bundle of reeds and an olive branch, symbolizing peace and unity. This design has been a staple of U.S. dimes for decades. This particular dime has a D mint mark, which tells us it was struck at the Denver Mint. While the D mint mark is common, the 2013 edition has some unique aspects that make it interesting for collectors. In 2013, over 1 billion dimes were produced, so in terms of rarity, it's not an especially rare coin. But don't let that fool you. The true value of this coin goes beyond just how many were minted. The 2013 dime's value can be influenced by several factors, including its condition, any potential errors, and market demand. While it may not be a rare find, it's still an essential piece for many collectors. So, how much is this dime worth? Finally, its market value is $51,000. For a standard 2013 Liberty dime in circulation, you're looking at face value, which is just 10 cents. However, if you've got one in pristine condition, like MS 65 or higher, you could see it valued anywhere from $2 to $5. And if you come across a coin with unique errors or special features, it could command a higher price. Always keep an eye out for those unusual characteristics that can make your coin more valuable. Coin values can change with market trends, so it's wise to keep up with recent sales and collector interest. Even though the 2013 Liberty dime is a high-value coin right now, it's still a piece of modern history that can be a great addition to any collection. And let's not forget the joy of the hunt and the satisfaction of adding a new coin to your collection. Sometimes, the real value is in the story behind each piece. Finally, its market value $43,000. So, what do you think? Do you have a 2013 Liberty dime in your collection? Or maybe you've spotted one in your change? Drop us a comment below and let us know. Today, we're spotlighting a coin that might be hiding in your change, the Liberty 1 dime D 2014. Stick around as we uncover its value, history, and what makes this modern dime a collectible gem. Let's start with the basics. The 2014 Liberty dime, minted in Denver, showcases the classic portrait of Lady Liberty on the obverse. This design, created by Adolph A. Weinman, has graced dimes since 1946. On the reverse, you'll see a bundle of reeds and an olive branch, symbolizing peace and unity. This particular dime features the D mint mark, indicating it was struck at the Denver Mint. While this mint mark is fairly common, the 2014 edition has its own story and appeal. In 2014, the U.S. Mint produced approximately 1.2 billion dimes. So, while the 2014 dime isn't rare in terms of production, its value can still vary depending on a few key factors. What makes this dime interesting is not just how many were minted, but its condition, any unique errors, and collector demand. Let's talk value. If you've got a 2014 Liberty dime in regular circulation, it's worth its face value, just 10 cents. However, if your dime is in exceptional condition, such as MS 65 or higher, you might see it valued between $2 and $5. And if you're lucky enough to find a dime with rare errors or unique features, it could be worth even more. Always check for those special characteristics that could increase its value. Coin values can fluctuate based on market trends and collector interest. Even though the 2014 Liberty dime isn't a high-value coin right now, it's still a great piece for any collection and a wonderful example of modern numismatic history. Remember, collecting is just about the monetary value. It's about the joy of discovering and preserving pieces of history. Finally, its market value is $43,000. So, do you have a 2014 Liberty dime in your collection? Or maybe you've come across one recently. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Today, we're diving into a coin that might just be sitting in your pocket change, the Liberty 1 dime P 2004. Stick with us to discover its value, history, and what makes this modern dime a fascinating piece of American currency. Let's start with a look at this classic dime. The 2004 Liberty dime, minted in Philadelphia, features the iconic portrait of Lady Liberty on the obverse, designed by Adolph A. Weinman. On the reverse, you'll see a bundle of reeds and an olive branch, symbolizing peace and unity, elements that have been part of the dime's design for decades. The P mint mark on this dime indicates it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. While the P mint mark is common, the 2004 edition has its own unique place in numismatic history. In 2004, the U.S. Mint produced approximately 1.4 billion dimes. So, in terms of rarity, it's a particularly scarce coin. However, its value can still be intriguing when we consider other factors. The value of the 2004 Liberty dime can be influenced by its condition, any potential errors, and current collector demand. It's not just about how many were minted, it's about the coin's condition and any unique attributes it might have. So, what's the worth of this dime? If you've got a 2004 Liberty dime in typical circulated condition, it's worth just its face value, 10 cents. But if your dime is in exceptional shape, such as MS 65 or higher, you could see it valued between $2 and $5. And if you're lucky enough to find a dime with rare errors or special features, it might be worth even more. Always keep an eye out for those unique characteristics that could increase its value. Remember, coin values can shift with market trends and collector interest. While the 2004 Liberty dime isn't a high-value coin at the moment, it's still an important part of modern coinage and a great addition to any collection. And let's not forget the joy of collecting. It's about the thrill of finding and preserving pieces of our country's history. Do you have a 2004 Liberty dime in your collection? Or have you come across one recently? Finally, its market value is $51,000. Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this look at the 2004 Liberty dime, be sure to give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and ring the bell for more numismatic content. Thanks for watching, and as always, happy collecting.